stop, elaborate, and listen. I sit back, I got a brand new invention, something. Grabs a hold of me tightly, shot like a harpoon daily and nightly. Give a little stop, go, I don't know, but turn off the light, yo, then I'll blow. To the extreme, I work a mic like a vandal, light up a stage and wax a chop like a candle, dance. Let the DJ go boom, I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom, deadly. When I hear a dope melody, anything less than the best is a felony. Love us or leave it, you got a gateway. Don't play the bullshit, cause kid don't play. If I got a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook where my DJ revolves it.
Hey everybody, how are you? Let me tell you, I've been doing this thing for almost a year now, and I don't know how to shadow ban people. There's only really a 10-minute timeout and a perma ban. Well, I don't dislike Elon Musk for the carbon footprint shit. I dislike Elon Musk because he steals other people's ideas and claims they're his own, and all his ideas fail.
Do that. Like Thomas Edison did that in history. Like there's everybody.
Yeah, but Thomas Edison also had
that.
Thomas Edison also had legitimate ideas too, and he actually came up with things that worked. Thomas Edison created a light bulb. What did Elon Musk create?
He created the wonderful Cybertruck, don't you know?
He created PayPal, which was a good idea, but that's the last idea he ever had. I mean, the electric car has been around since the 1930s. The Boring Company is another way to say, his dream of the Boring Company and everything else that goes with it is the subway in New York, which most people have deemed a failure and too expensive to keep up. Like the Hyperloop is a mass disaster waiting to happen that never will actually exist. SpaceX is ambitious, but I don't think that's ever going to happen either. Most Elon Musk companies are going to fail. The only one that's even somewhat succeeding is Tesla, and they were propped up by the cryptocurrency market.
Do you think SpaceX is going to fail? Its primary customer is the government.
I think SpaceX is the only company he has that will last a while. But if the government contracts fail on SpaceX, yeah, it will fail too, because it's basically a non-profit company for the most part. Tesla can succeed, but they're not going to succeed in making cars, right? The problem with electric cars right now is they cost too much. Period. Like how are you going to switch?
So does gas.
Right, but you're acting like electric cars don't charge you to fill them up. I mean, here's the thing, right? Let's use two gas cars side by side. You have a 95 Silverado, gets 12 miles to the gallon, right? Then you have a 2020 Toyota Camry, gets 35 miles per gallon, right? So you think that a person that lives paycheck to paycheck would much rather have the Camry than the Silverado. But let's say Yuri owns the Silverado, right? And he's get eat up right now, $100 once, maybe twice a week in gas. Versus the Camry, which is nice, gets 3 times the gas mileage, but it costs $32,000. You know how many times he could fill that Silverado up before he meets the $32,000 it costs to get the Camry? And even then, he's still filling up the gas. Like, the gas savings alone would take probably 10 to 15 years to justify buying the Camry for gas mileage. And the same thing runs into electric cars. You can get that Camry that gets 35 miles per gallon, or you can get the Tesla. Well, the Tesla versus Camry, a nice Camry is like $32,000. A basic Tesla is like $50,000. Just the entry model. And Camry gets 400, 500 mile range. Tesla gets 200 mile range. And you still have to pay for like supercharge stations, electricity used at your house. You have issues. There's what's the word I'm looking for? Cognitive dissonance, which nobody's even explored that yet. Which I don't know if I'm using the right term, but the term is, when are these car companies and electric car companies going to start making things on their cars that fail, so you have to replace them. Because like a Tesla battery pack costs like 20 grand right now to replace. And if they engineer them to last 10 years, well, that's 20 grand every 10 years you got to pay. I mean, and then if that's the case, right, if the battery packs are ever engineered to last less than, like, I don't know, the life of the car, now all of a sudden it never makes sense to upgrade to electric because you're just going to be in the same bullshit money-wise. And the only benefit of wanting electric over ICE is going to be just simply you want to have a less carbon footprint.
So how come Charles doesn't want to be a mod for you anymore?
He doesn't want to be associated with all the things I said in my youth.
So, but you said a lot of stuff in your youth before. How come it's only bothering him now?
Well, Charles hadn't followed me until I moved to YouTube. Charles is a fairly new watcher. Like, not everybody that comes in and watches me right now is just somebody that's been around since 2007.
Last time I watched you, Wings, you had a picture of Carl Sagan up. Did you finally put that back up?
No, my
Why
wife
not?
my wife didn't like it.
Oh.
Like Varsity Gaming Stream.
What do you mean by that? Do you mean like macros, scripts?
Football Evolution. Wait till you see the content we have this week, pimp. Okay. I wish people would leave me alone. Again, I've already apologized for everything I said on PK in my New York Times article. You can go back and read it. The $50K that Keemstar offered is only if we do a year's worth of podcasts, and even then, like, it's not a binding contract. That's why everybody bounced out of the $50K offer.
What's up with your chat? Why is it all like spam? It's kind of weird.
That's what trolls do. They create a video that's edited to make it look even worse than it already was, and now they just come in and they harass. I mean, like, it's young men that feel powerless in life, and this is the power that they get. So it is what it is. They want to sit here and spam horse emojis at 5 in the morning. More power to them.
Hey, what happened to the buying a new shirt every month? Do you still do that? Because
No.
I see you were there. Oh, why not? I thought that was kind of a cooler resolution you were doing.
No. I just
Why not?
I got a lot of taxes to pay this year because, like, I lost my big income last year, and I had to pay taxes on a bigger income with a smaller income. So, like, I'm on a really tight budget right now. Look, I'm sorry for saying I'm sorry for talking about, like, bestiality 13 years ago. I didn't say anything.
Saying sorry doesn't work, Wings. They probably want you to do something.
That's what they're asking right now. They're like, "Why don't you just say sorry and admit to it?" I know it all passed. I just got to sit here and sell my mental health. Thank you, Krasko, for the 14 Australian dollars, man.
But hasn't it been happening for so long? How does it, like, I don't get how it still bothers you. Like for example, DSP, like he just calls him an idiot and just gets over and like
DSP doesn't have people calling the police and FBI on him every day for shit he said 15 years ago.
Stuff in chat, like he gets people in his
it's
chat.
Motherfucker, it's a completely different realm when you have, like, the police and FBI getting involved. Like when the Uvalde shooting happened, like, they literally called the FBI on me, but it's like, really?
Over, like, what, a fake Twitter post or something?
No, like something I said in 2012.
Oh.
That's a completely different level.
Yeah.
Yeah, after I said it, and maybe in 2012, but fucking 11 years later? Nah, motherfucker, I don't even own guns. All they did was put the number 14 in front of what I said, dude. You can hear it says 14. There's a big pause, and then it goes on with the thing. Like, that's the edit. They found where I said 14 at some point and just put it right there. If there's no edit, show me the clip where where I say it. That's how you make me look like a liar.
Protect the biohazard container.
I mean, I don't even know where the shit came from, honestly. There's some dude with no life just going back and looking through everything that's ever been recorded of me. If the video wasn't edited, why did they not take the entire video in its entirety and put it up instead of putting it against pictures of me dancing in a living room? Answer me that. The streams always get deleted. So let me guys ask you a question. How long are you going to stay on this shit before we go back to regular trolling? All right, listen. How can I take accountability? Yeah, they're sick. They're not going to stop. This is the world we live in. I didn't say it, dude. What do we got here? Fall Lexapro wall. The answer has always been obvious things. Trolling stops once you stop streaming. This won't go on forever. You know that. What are you prolonging? Remember that time when I donated over 200, you charged it all back? Good times. It's up to you, dude. It's up to you. Am I nervous? No. What would I be nervous about? Honestly. I don't like being called a fucking pedophile, man. I'm not a pedophile. I always shake, dude. It's just part of my personality. I have a nervous twitch. Never, dude. Like, if you guys were in my position, what would you do? Dude, they're just gonna find something next week. I've already apologized. I've literally apologized. Oh, I've never watched child porn. This is me telling you I've never done it. Why don't you guys actually look for proof of things? Like, just look for proof of things. There's no proof. There's just me saying dumb shit on fucking podcasts and shit like that. That's all the proof you have. It is stupid, man. Like, these people want me to have like a mental breakdown is what they want to have. That's all they want me to do. They want me to have this like mental breakdown. I don't have the original clip. I don't even know where it came from. I mean, why don't they show the original clip? Why don't you ask for that? See, like, what this is a bunch of people sitting in a Discord brigading. Just like the Gary guy I was playing with. Like, he was typing to the Discord. They wanted him to, like, funnel things to say to me. I've seen the edited clip. I don't know where they got the original footage from. Dude, you know, I've been doing this shit for 15 years. You think I remember everything I've ever said in 15 years? And it's not... It's whatever, man. Because I never would have said some shit like that. Dude, Elizabeth is a troll that's been trying to bait me into, like, some kind of, like, scheme to say I've been cheating on my wife. That's a man. That's what that is. I just don't call him out on it. Think for yourself. Demand that they show the original clip. That would be the actual video evidence. Not background footage. Not overbearing music. Just take the clip wherever they got it from. Show it in its entirety. How are you supposed to change your behavior when every time you get online? Like, this has been happening for 3 days straight. What am I supposed to do? Lock chat down? And then people are like, well, you lock chat down, you'll give anybody your voice. What are you supposed to do? Like, honestly. Ignore chat? Then I get people complaining that I ignore chat. I wish I had something to play. I'm tired of talking about this shit, dude. I'm sorry I talked about bestiality 13 years ago. But I didn't add the number in. And I'm not going, and I'm gonna rest on that. I'm gonna die on that hill.
15 seconds
I
left.
turned the slow mode off for members only. No real need for it.
apparently man's from the age of consent to be 12.
That's
It's
not
okay,
true.
you know what I mean?
That's not true.
Deaf on sex offender this bro.
Oh yeah.
5 seconds.
Yo, man, I admitted to being a sex offender, bro.
I'm
That's
not a sex
mad.
offender, dude.
Op 4 has
Your crosshair placement is just bad. Like, there's just no way you're a champ.
My crosshair placement.
I don't see it, bro.
Like I literally was on the camera most of that gown.
Alright, bro, whatever you say. Pedophile.
Alright, bro. Man's a pedo, bro. How many kids you touched last week? Be honest,
0. And I'm not a pedophile.
bro. 0.
How
What
much
a
kids
week
did you
before that?
sniff?
I actually dislike children completely. I try not to be around them.
Dislike children, bro. That is some bullshit.
Dude,
Alright,
I
bro,
just
let's-
looked you up. You're champion, but you're
Man
carried
was
like a
champion
motherfucker.
MRIs, bro.
He's carried.
Bro,
Mhm.
that's a joke.
If you go back to his streams, if you go back to his old streams when he was streaming on his champ, he's
Bro.
literally just carried.
Man's got a 0.8 KD, bro. That's some mad shit.
That's because I'm the bomb planner. I'm the thermite main.
That bomb planner, bro. Oh yeah, is that right?
I drone.
Wow.
I plant
So-
bombs.
Hey,
I play support.
Kosh, what did I tell you earlier? I told you earlier, bro, literally anybody can hit champ. Look at this shitter, bro. This nigga hit champ. He's ass.
Why haven't you hit champion?
What?
You said anybody can hit champion. Why haven't you done it?
I already hit
Bro,
champion.
man's
Fuck
champ.
her.
What do you mean?
There's no reason to fight, man. Like they're not gonna believe anything. Like, people want to believe the worst thing about you the first time you're told. Hello, everybody. You're gonna get messaged. They're gonna offer you money and stuff to team kill me. Just remember, all that shit's fake. Thank you for your time. Please let me play. But man, they're not
So,
really.
like, what's these guys' deal with you?
They've been doing it for 6 years. They don't like me, so they try to get people to team kill me every game I play, and it usually works. I'll probably get team killed 3 or
So
4
you
times
just,
this game
like,
too.
Haven't made a new account yet?
I live stream. They'll just, if I make a new account, they'll just kill me on that account too.
And why are they dedicated to doing this?
They're incels. Wish we had more members and more people would be chatting. This is the only way I can actually chat without just getting accosted. I know spaghetti frags, but man, it feels so overwhelming. Like when you're just getting harassed and harassed and harassed, and like it doesn't stop. Like imagine sitting in a room for like 6 hours and just having people just call you the worst of the worst the entire 6 hours. It gets you depressed. If that makes sense.
10 seconds to go.
We're gonna try to put it back on subscriber only mode. See what it looks like. Well, I figured I'd put it back on there because like we lost 200 viewers, and now it's probably the trolls getting bored.
Protect the bombs.
Say why you touch Trojan? What the fuck?
They're doing that so you say it.
Huh?
They're doing that so you say it. They,
Um,
they want people to think I'm a pedophile, like wife beater, animal abuser, the whole nine.
Hey, I gotta have proof. I gotta have proof.
They ain't got none of that.
Gotta have proof.
They don't have none of that right there.
Would.
If I was all the things they claimed I was, I'd be in jail.
Location and defuse.
Where do I see myself in 5 years? No fucking clue, man. No clue. Juan, don't let them get you down. Like these motherfuckers know they're in the wrong. If they didn't know they were in the wrong, they wouldn't use fucking mass numbers to call my local police department every time they want to report something. They don't want to be traced.
insertion in 10 seconds.
Crasco, thank you for the 4. Matter of fact, Crasco, I'm gonna give you mine now. Thank you for all the donations, man. I'm not modding you because you donated. I'm modding you because you've been supportive.
Advise your drone has located.
Yeah.
Good games, boys. Alright, guys. Thanks, everybody, for coming out to the stream. Looks like this stream's getting deleted.